guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. My name is Kian and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now it's time to react to the side B of Drake's latest project, Scorpion. I've already reacted to the first part of the album, the side A. Just as a reminder, I was not crazy about the first part of the album. I thought it was nice, but it was not memorable. A lot of the songs weren't that great, but they were clear highlights, one of them being an already huge hit called God's Plan, the other one being called Emotionless, which is a great song, one song that I really enjoyed at least. But I also talked about Is There More, which was the last song on the first part of the album, and I was wondering, is there a concept to this double album? I feel like there might be a concept actually. Usually double albums have a concept. I said usually. So I'm still really excited to discover this new part of the album. I really hope there's some kind of a concept, and this second part is going to be a bit more personal, and Drake is going to open a bit more. Now let's stop the talking, let's start listening to the second part of Scorpion by Drake. Okay, this already feels a bit more like So Far Gone. Okay, it definitely feels like So Far Gone. Okay, so I'm starting to be extremely convinced that there is a concept to Scorpion, to this double album. Peak is a treat for the fans of So Far Gone. Definitely, you can tell 40 was behind this production. It felt like classic Drake, and I loved it so much. I think Drake was talking about a British girl on this track, because there were a lot of British slang and reference to British culture. I haven't followed Drake's relationships in the last few months, so there might be a lot of references that I miss. So make sure you tell me if there is something that I miss. You said I love you too fast. So much for that. Something just started and we're already done. Breaking my heart, tearing me apart, breaking me down when I'm already down. Breaking my heart, 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 breaking my heart. On the side A of Scorpion, Drake was upset. On the side B, Drake is heartbroken. And a broken Drake is, to me, the best Drake there is. Once again, I don't know who this song is about. It would be interesting to know. I know Rihanna broke up right after the summer with Drake, but that's kind of all I know about Drake's private life. Maybe that's for the best. I really enjoyed the production on Summer Games, because I felt like the production suited Drake's vocal performance perfectly, but at the same time it almost seemed like the production wasn't supposed to suit this performance, which was kind of more heartfelt, and that was really like breezy, and the production was a bit more, was catchier. It wasn't exactly a classic production you'd hear on a heartbreak song, The kind of contrast was a nice touch. It really added something to the song, and it made kind of a sad song actually quite catchy, so I really liked. Dipping out on me already. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Get it over text and call me. You shared stories where you did amazing things to be loyal, things to be patient. God was before me, I must have changed it. Shifted your focus, let's look and jaded. Holy shit, I don't know who this song is about, but Drake clearly roasted her. Clearly Drake is back at talking shit about his exes, and it's pretty great. Production kind of reminded me of the second part of Take Care, with a mix of Nothing Was the Same, so Of course, I really enjoyed it because to me it's like classic Drake, especially in the lyrics. I mean, nobody talks about his exes like Drake does. It's pretty much saying that this girl left him because she's probably a singer or an actress, or at least she has a dream, she wants to make it. So she broke up with him because she wanted to pursue a dream of fame, probably. And Drake is not happy about that. So we heard the next track at least a couple of times. It's nice for what, so I won't spend too much time on it. But it's alright, it's a show life. I'm actually surprised about how well it fits the second part of the album. You know, the songs were more focused on uh, emotions and Drake's relationships, and those were slow songs, the three first songs of the album. But Nice for What just fits perfectly in there, even though it's a very upbeat song. Aubrey, I have to say that I am impressed.
Yeah. I want my baby to have your eyes. I'm going against my own advice. Passion me is more your thing than mine. I can't even lie. I'd rather stay inside. It takes some finesse. I've seen you finesse.
Drake is obsessed with a woman. That's what you need to know about Finesse. This is a song about his obsession for a woman. Once again, it's the Drake that I like, with the broken heart and the emo vibes. So of course I enjoyed the track. I was not as surprised as I was at the beginning of the side B, maybe because it came right after the side A, so I was surprised by the first few tracks. However, I enjoyed I enjoyed Finesse, and I really liked the chorus. I liked the way Drake said finesse. I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun. I think it's kind of catchy too. So once again, I don't know who is this woman is talking about. My guess would be Rihanna, because he's talking about Fashion Week and stuff, and finesse, and I feel like Rihanna is kind of the queen of finesse. Also, he's obsessed with her. We all know Drake is obsessed with Rihanna. So I don't know why I would say it's her. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because I am very curious. I don't really care about celebrities' private lives usually, but when you listen to this album, it's nice to have a bit of, a bit of knowledge about Drake's life. The next track is called Ratchet Happy Birthday. I wonder what it's gonna sound like.
It's your fucking birthday. I know you're soft like buttercups. Reese's, don't be ridiculous. Just say your piece and peace out like Ibiza. It's your fucking birthday.
I was expecting this track to be way sillier and way more exciting than it really was. I feel like Drake could have been a bit more ridiculous. I know that he isn't scared of that. It was a fun track. I like the it's your or whatever it is, because I'm not good at it. The track was funny, but not as exciting as I thought it would be.
I'm just in the cut, sitting sideways. Ride for your brother, die for your mother. Keep that shit 100. I know you wanna.
Rule number one to be a boss ass bitch. Rule number two, let's fuck his best friends and make them get good.
Is a song about Nicki Minaj?
Working the train, get you off my mind. I know you like to drink till the sun up. Grind till you come up. Work all winter, shine all summer.
I'm convinced this song is about Nicki Minaj, because not only it sampled one of her songs, which was a live version of Boss Ass Bitch. It's a remix she made years ago when she was promoting the Pink Print, like way before. I actually really liked this remix. But anyway, this is not what we should be talking about right now. But I feel like this song is about Nicki Minaj because Drake is talking about a girl that he has feelings for, who he could have feelings for, that he would like to spend time with her, he would like, to be a bit more friendlier with her, but he doesn't think that's what she wants. Like, she probably only sees him as a friend. So to me, it's obviously about Nicki Minaj. Like, it couldn't be clearer. But I could be wrong once again, so if I am, please correct me. Production wise, it wasn't that interesting. I feel like they didn't spend too much time on the production, which is okay, but I feel like it could have been a bit better.
Look who I'm fucking again. I had on ice for then. I watched the ice get thin. Now that she sink or swim. Ice get so thin. Does she sink or does she swim? Hey, cause she being nice again. I got blue diamonds, blue tint, yes. I got blue diamonds, blue tint, yes.
Production on Blue Tint was very, very enjoyable. It was really beat heavy, but at the same time it mixed it with elements that were a bit more soulful or R&B influenced. I wouldn't know how to describe them, but it had a bit of guitar riffs in the back and also piano that was very, deconstructed because of the very upbeat production. I really liked it. The production was really, really enjoyable. I liked the addition of Future. I wouldn't say it was exactly a collaboration, but Future was here and there, and it actually added a bit of something. It was a very catchy track. I could definitely see that doing well on the radio. I feel like this might be a Future single, actually.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. You gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off, and they don't know when to stop. And then when you get to top, and I see that you've been learning. And down for you always. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
This is very similar to Nice for What, but it's actually very nice. It always works. In my feelings, I was expecting this track to be kind of slow and sad, but it was actually very upbeat. It reminded me of Nice for What a little bit. It was once again a nice production. It was catchy. I could definitely see this doing well. I actually really liked the end because he sampled or he used a part of an Atlanta episode that was actually named after him. It was called Champagne Papi. I like that he references stuff in pop culture in which he is referenced. Okay, this is definitely a 40 production.
Drinking's lovers, drugs just don't suit you right. You were just fine as a real thing.
He sampled Michael Jackson and it actually sounds super great. This is gonna get some radio airplay. You know, it's super risky to feature Michael Jackson on the song, but Drake did it perfectly because he didn't try to emulate Michael Jackson like a lot of artists will do. It definitely felt like a song that would have featured Michael Jackson, even though this was like a fake feature, I would say. But no, like there was a really nice energy and really nice feel to it. It kind of reminded me of Hold On We're Going On, because I remember the first time I've heard this song, I thought of Michael Jackson for some reason. This could get a lot of radio airplay. I also feel like this is going to be my song for the summer because it's really, really nice.
In a whip so loud, no one's gotta know. All weekend, your silence is driving me up the wall.
I like the
Up the wall.
early 2000 vibe there is to this song.
Knocking at your door, I don't gotta work anymore. Got you wet like the pool, and I'm trying to dive in.
Of course, Ty Dolla $ign sounds right at home on this kind of production.
It's gonna be a long night. You can't get
Once again, this is a song that's really enjoyable. I'm really surprised that that second part of Scorpion has at the same time the emo songs and the pop songs, I should say, because those are kind of radio friendly and extremely catchy. The one with Michael Jackson, this one with Static Major. Those are very, very nice songs that are very easy to listen to and that are very catchy. So yeah, there's definitely a 2000, early 2000 R&B hip hop influence going on After Dark that I really like. It's definitely right up my alley, and I like that Ty Dolla Sign popped in for a verse because he's right at home on those kinds of productions. So this was a very nice collaboration.
I need you to be open like Kay's Kitchen. That pussy kinda sound like waves hitting. There's actually two songs in one. Cash out my neck is frozen. You got options, but I've been chosen. To deal with you ain't right. To deal with you ain't right. This second part was actually really, really nice. I was vibing to it. The first part was also nice. It was like the freaky song of the album. Drake was talking about sex. But the second part took the cake. The second part of the song was really, really nice. Still the sign. She not my lover like Billie Jean, but the kid is mine. He sure references Michael Jackson a lot on this album. I used to challenge my parents on every album. Now I'm embarrassed to tell them I ended up as a co-parent. Always promised a family unit. Yep, so this was the confessional song of the album where Drake is addressing, the Pusha T beef. Pusha T revealed that Drake had a son, and now Drake is clearly talking about his son on March 14, and he's talking about how he's disappointed about the fact that he wanted to build a real family, what he never had, but at the same time he's very happy to have a son, and it gave him a new purpose, and now he's growing up, and this is what this song is about growing up. It's definitely the type of songs that I like from Drake, this very open and confessional tone. I like the production, which, he kept it very simple, but it fitted the song perfectly. And the second part of the song was really unexpected. It kind of reminded me of the outro on So Far Gone, with that piano lounge kind of atmosphere that I really enjoyed, and I thought his voice sounded really great, and it was a nice way to close the album. I wish he had been a bit more open to talk about his personal life and his son and growing up. I feel like it would have been a nice theme to the album, but I feel like Drake had lots of things to say and address in Scorpion, so he couldn't focus on only one thing. Maybe that's gonna be for the next album, since he went from a boy to a man on this album, and so I expect the next album to be about what it's like to be a man and a father. If I have to conclude about the side B of this album, I'd say that I'm surprised. There definitely was a concept to Scorpion. The first part was more about business, the lifestyle that Drake had, that started from the bottom, now we type of song. I really liked that there was a concept to this album, and I was really surprised by the side B, because there definitely were a few treats for people who were expecting Drake to go to his So Far Gone and Take Care roots, but also at the same time he kept trying new things. He made a few songs that are kind of more pop and R&B, which would definitely be very welcome on the radio. Songs such as In My Feelings,
Don't Matter to Me, After Dark were very nice and catchy songs. So I liked how he was able to put all of these different influences and these different songs in on the same disc, on the same side of the album. It was actually a very nice side. I enjoyed the side B much more than I did the side A. If I have to conclude the album as a whole, I use the word nice a lot during this reaction to Scorpion, and I feel like maybe that's how we can sum it up. It is a nice album. There are a lot of tracks that are catchy, there are a lot of tracks that I'm gonna return to because they feel personal, a lot of tracks that are R&B influenced, which I really like. There are tracks that are like nice hip-hop production with nice beats. Overall, Scorpion is a nice album. It's a lot more cohesive than his previous projects, and I've enjoyed it more than Views or More Life, but there's nothing very memorable about Scorpion, and that's what I feared. I really liked God's Plan and I liked the first singles, but I didn't feel like it was anything groundbreaking. I feel like those were actually easy hits, especially Nice for What and God's Plan. They work very well and I really enjoyed them, but I don't think I'll be listening to them 5 years from now, just like I'm still listening to Take Care and such and songs on Nothing Was the Same. I feel like lyrically there were some very personal and confessional songs, but overall I wish Drake opened up a little bit more. The first side of the album, the side A, kind of dragged on for too long. I was already tired of hearing about his lavish lifestyle. It's not exactly what interests me. Scorpion is definitely an improvement compared to the rest of the album, but there's still one problem. It's that it's way too long. It's an album that I enjoyed, but I don't think I'll be listening to it from beginning to end again. And that's a problem with Drake. I think he makes albums that are way too long. Maybe it's a business strategy. Maybe it's just that he had a lot of things to say and all of these songs are very important and meaningful to him. But yeah, it could have been a lot shorter and it would have been even better. It should have been shorter. I won't say this enough, but it should have been shorter. But there are definitely a lot of tracks that I enjoyed and that I'm gonna enjoy in the next few months. So I'm not disappointed because I didn't have that many expectations to begin with, but I feel like it could have been, it's an improvement, but it could have been a lot better, and I hope Drake will take some notes in the future and will make another classic like Take Care was. My highlights for this album were, of course, Emotionless. I've talked about this song way too many times already. Other highlights will include Peak and Jaded because I really enjoyed those two tracks. It reminded me of the good old Drake, even though there's no such thing as an old Drake. Drake would say that. And Don't Matter to Me is definitely a very nice pop R&B slow jam, so this is definitely gonna get a lot of replay. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're gonna have some reactions of yourself to share. What did you think of Scorpion? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Please tell me what you think. What were your highlights on this album? Because there were a lot of tracks, so I'm sure we don't have all the same highlights. What are aspects of this album that you liked? Did you think it was disappointing or did you think it was an improvement like I did? Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.